Hello, welcome to OJ Studios. Please enjoy this week's chapter of Punishment 2, Return of Amanda, by Olivia Julius. I went into the bathroom after Brittany and finally got out of the bikini. I was glad when I looked in my suitcase and saw that Brittany and Emily didn't touch the pajamas that Gracie had let me borrow. Feeling relieved, I quickly put on the pajamas that Gracie had lent me, which were a pair of soft, purple sleep pants that have unicorns printed on it with a matching purple tank top. As I looked at myself in the mirror, I couldn't help but feel a sense of comfort and familiarity. These were clothes that I could relate to, unlike the dresses and bikinis I had been wearing earlier. I joined Brittany, Emily and 7 of Brittany's friends in the living room of the suite, where they had set up sleeping bags and pillows on the floor. It looked like a slumber party straight out of the movies, complete with snacks, board games, and girly magazines. Abby was already in her room of the suite, no doubt wanted to go ahead and go to sleep. "Welcome to the sleepover!" Brittany exclaimed, her eyes sparkling with excitement. "Yeah!" Emily chimed in. "We've got so much planned for tonight! Truth or Dare, karaoke, and a movie marathon!" I couldn't help but smile at their enthusiasm. "Sounds like a blast!" Brittany patted the sleeping bag next to hers. "You're going to sleep right here, Amanda." I nodded and settled down onto the sleeping bag, feeling a mix of excitement and nervousness. The evening had taken some unexpected turns, but I had to admit that I was genuinely having fun, even as Amanda. The sleepover was in full swing as the night wore on. Brittany, Emily, and their friends were animatedly playing games, giggling, and sharing stories. It was an atmosphere of carefree fun, and I was amazed at how welcoming everyone had been, even though I was Amanda for the day. We gathered in a circle for a game of Truth or Dare. Brittany, being the hostess, took the lead. "Alright, ladies, who's up first?" One of Brittany's friends, a girl with long, curly hair, volunteered. "I'll go first. Brittany, Truth or Dare?" Brittany didn't hesitate. "Dare!" The girl grinned mischievously. "I dare you to text your crush and tell them you have a crush on them." Brittany's eyes widened in surprise, but she accepted the dare with a determined nod. She took out her phone and began typing away. The room was filled with laughter and anticipation as we waited for the response. I tried to look over at her phone, but she hid the screen from me. Instead, she just quickly tested her message on the screen and hit send. I was the only one that felt my phone vibrate like I had a message. I looked over to Brittany and she just smiled a little, giving me a look as if to tell me not to say anything. The room buzzed with excitement as we all waited for Brittany's crush to respond. Brittany seemed both nervous and excited about the dare she had just accepted. I couldn't help but feel a bit curious. Why did my phone buzz just as she sent her message? Was I her crush? I wanted to take out my phone and look at it, but I stopped myself. "I'll do it later after we were done with the game." "Alright Amanda, Truth or Dare?" Brittany asked. I looked around at the girls around me, still a little nervous around the girls. "Truth," I said. The girls all smiled at Brittany. Brittany looked at me evilly. "What color underwear are you wearing right now?" I looked at everyone around me and then took the waistband of my panties above the sleeping pants. "They're pink," I announced. After a few rounds of Truth or Dare, we decided to switch things up and do some karaoke. Brittany had brought a karaoke machine, and the living room turned into a mini stage. I was nervous about singing in front of everyone, but Brittany encouraged me to give it a try. "Come on, Amanda, you can do it! It's all about having fun!" I reluctantly agreed and picked a song. As the music started, I sang along to Under the Sea from The Little Mermaid. At first, my voice quivered, but I gradually gained confidence and found myself enjoying the moment. Brittany and Emily joined in, and soon the room was filled with laughter and the sound of off-key singing. It didn't matter that we weren't perfect singers, what mattered was that we were having a blast. As the night wore on, we settled down to watch a movie marathon. The lights were dimmed, and we snuggled up in our sleeping bags, sharing popcorn and candy. I couldn't help but reflect on how different this sleepover was from any I had ever experienced. It was a night of embracing my alter ego as Amanda, trying new things, and forming unexpected bonds with Brittany's friends. As the first movie played, I leaned back in my sleeping bag, feeling a sense of contentment. Despite my initial reluctance, I had to admit that being Amanda for the day had been an adventure, one I wouldn't soon forget. As the night continued, I realized that I had not only survived but had genuinely enjoyed being part of this sleepover as Amanda. It was a night filled with laughter, friendship, and unexpected adventures, and it reminded me that sometimes stepping out of your comfort zone could lead to wonderful experiences and lasting memories. As the clock struck midnight, we settled down into our sleeping bags, tired but content. The day as Amanda had been a whirlwind, and I couldn't deny that it had been an eye-opening experience. I closed my eyes, feeling grateful for the friendship and acceptance I had found with Brittany and her friends, even Amanda. Making sure that no one was watching me, I slowly pulled my phone out of my pocket. I went to my received messages and saw the new message from Brittany. "I got a crush on you," is all the message said. I looked over to where Brittany was laying. In the darkness I could see her sleeping bag rise and fall. I smiled a little and closed my phone. I'll talk to her tomorrow when I'm not dressed like a girl.